That's what they promise. And just keep asking for more money. Can't believe someone is actually giving them still money. After so many failures. Space Base DF9, for example, was awesome game that everyone enjoyed. Solomon leaped into his steam carriage, hotly pursued by Turner's men. What do you mean? I shot everyone. It was the same bunch of lunatics that had been in the laboratory when he first arrived there. He was horrified by their ferocity. Clearly, they thought of themselves as slow men. Between their lack of fear, Turner's leadership, and their sheer numbers, they had rapidly dominated the region. He hoped the documents from Asylum would shed some light on the madness and its source. The bloodstained shirt. Holy amulet. Holy moly. 50 max luck. Holy moly. Golden crucifix from exquisite craftsman. Maybe not. Baskinger? Maybe not. I feel there's better ways to waste my time. Jack of Diamonds. Shadow Salve. Regenerate when not in direct sunlight. Very powerful in nightmares. Ooh, 3 of kind. I want 3 of kind on this guy. Do you have 10? Any 10s? 10 of spades. Oof. Ricochet. I don't know. I don't want to give that to you. Just keep them like that. Plus 30 luck would be amazing for this guy. He can now do 3 golden bullets. Checked on Steam for this game. I'm probably not interested because some of it was all scenario based. It looks like there is form of persistence. How does the campaign work? Let me show you, Zigarius. It's actually one moment. There's one more card there. Courage. You were the shotgun guy, right? Yes. Yep. And there's actually a red Joker as well. There. Vertigo. It's hard to focus. -5 aim. Force is. Yep. Let's quit the main menu. So this is the campaign here. You start in here, and these are like chapters, and very little persists between them when you get next ones, except these stars that we just figured out, that you unlock guns that you can buy in other chapters as well once you do it. Basically, you start from here, and this is the main storyline here. There's this part which you get from going back here, and it's like a prequel part of this story. Tells the story of a guy you kill in this chapter, and then there is this alternative branch here with the madness thingy. And each of these chapters so far, I played 3 of them, has been like about 3 hours in length. And they have been really nice. They're like small contained stories that tie into this bigger storyline. It's actually really well done. I really didn't like the idea of not having like a continuous long story as well at first, Zigarius, but once I played this game, it actually has been pretty good. Steam Game Your Refund on Towns, nice Baskinger. I got it for free, so it wasn't too bad for me. Combat system is very similar. Yeah, it's this is the like the overworld map, and this is a bit like a very story heavy FTL, And there's some different mechanics and people change between the chapters. Like in this one there is this research thing that's unique for this chapter. Then the other chapter has some supplies and manpower you need to manage. And there are some gold mining and different ones. What's the bonus for 5 of kind? I don't remember, Archd. I don't know if I've done that. I know there's a scythe bonus, this movement bonus, luck bonus, I think max HP bonus. I'm not sure if I've had a 5 of kind yet. Got it for free, still feeling buyer's remorse. Yeah, that's actually pretty much me as well, Buskinger. I have some money. Let's see if was there anyone selling those parts. So this is the Fate Trader, this dwarf guy, and he's in every chapter. And as you unlock those stars, you unlock these things here. Like this holy musket behind my head here is an amazingly good gun. And I unlocked it in a previous chapter, and we can now buy it in every chapter thanks to this. That is true, Peach Lover. 5 of kind has no bonus, it doesn't exist in a poker game. You have 3 jacks and 2 jokers. But the jokers have color as well. Actually, let's try that. Yeah, we have 3 jacks and 2 jokers. Let's see. Oh, he has already 2 of them. So move that in there and jack of spades. Actually, that seems 4 of kind is 15 aim. Holy musket is OP as hell? Yeah, it is. It is. I had 3 guys with holy muskets, 4 guys with holy muskets. Last mission, last chapter, and they were wrecking shit. Nice Erinu. I mean, Towns wasn't that bad a game. It was actually decent game, but it needs a lot of work still, and they just abandoned it totally. That's the issue. There is 5 of kind, 2 damage. Holy hell. That is actually very good. I might do that. I actually got the aces in the whole achievement with that as well. Let's see. Is this guy? Yeah, you have parts for me. Gonna sell the Ginjang as well. Thank you. So I have 7 parts now. I need 1 more part. With refunds, devs and publishers can no longer release self-broken games at full price. Batman Cough Cough never fixed them. Towns was actually good. I thought back before it went to Steam and they added horrible multiple buildings. Yeah, Shilen. I think like Dwarf Fortress colony games like Rimworld and Nomoria and Towns and all of those, I think actually multi-level system, like having multiple levels, often ruins the game and makes it worse, which actually why I prefer Rimworld. I do like that it's on a single plane and not multiple levels. I also like the combat system in Rimworld over any of the other colony builder games. Cursed ammo. I don't have enough money for that. I need 1 more assorted part. Let's go home. Nice Sundam. Yeah, that's an issue definitely. Also, not buying games immediately when they come out is a good idea. Just give it a moment and see how the game turns out, and then maybe get the game later on. But don't buy it at release immediately. Does any of you have a Steam controller? I don't. Ashtamner, who is a friend of mine who is in the channel every now and then as a mod, he has one and he wasn't really impressed by that. Let's do a research. Healing and improve performance. Engineering, throw all items and deteriorate. Passive upgrades. Let's go engineering. Solomon yet to do any engineering research. He hoped his first breakthrough would allow him to patent assorted parts and the noise bomb. Yes. Yes. Let's analyze the data. The documents displayed a clear pattern. When patients entered the asylum, they typically got better and went back home. There, their symptoms inevitably worsened and they would return worse off than before. The same effect seemed to happen to Trumercliff himself. The process was highly unusual. Father Gilmour was determined to find out if there were other areas affected by the plague in other parts of the country. Don't play it immediately, plays Fallout at day one. I didn't buy it myself, Milford. I'm gonna play XCOM day one though, as well. Half Dunstan gifted the Fallout to me, so I had to play it immediately at release. And he gifted it to me like 6 months before the release. And while Fallout could have been better, it was a decent game. Using the revealer. What is this? Infinite assorted parts? Nice. Let's go fix the clock now. Yeah, poor guy me, Baskinger. Steam controller usually seem like something that would make a lot more sense to console gamers and not PC gamers. Yeah, definitely not. I would love to try it though. And I might have to ask Ashtamner to lend his for me a bit. The watchmaker needed parts and the help of a master engineer. Solomon's engineering skill very insufficient to help the watchmaker. So I need a higher engineer skills as well. Okay. Oh, hey, what's this? Swamp. Let's see the swamp. Swamp. Trumercliff's last known location. The Murky Swamp was the last place where Trumercliff had been seen before vanishing. Curious about his fate, Solomon searched the area briefly, finding a message carved on the tree in the middle of the bog. I am at the edge of my sanity. The source must be close now. Heading north. I need ginseng. Shit. Do you sell that? Actually, this guy might sell it. Hello. Yeah, I've seen it at iHazard. That's also something I would love to try out. Solomon misheard things and experienced hallucinations. Had the madness come for him, then in a fit of raw inspiration he created another blueprint. We are now affected by psychosis. Nice. Solomon chewed ginseng to improve his eyesight and thoroughly searched the swamp. Solomon did a thorough excavation searching for the body. While he didn't find his fellow inventor's corpse, his ginseng-enhanced eyes did notice two bearing Trumercliff's insignia. It contained a blueprint for a device. Is that the Reveler? No, just a blueprint. The unspeakable lurks in the shadows. -5 A, minus sight, minus movement, minus HP. Yeah, Peach Lover, I saw that as well. I might want to try the Craft the World in a multiplayer. Let's do the engineering. First breakthrough in engineering. Stun bombs. Sure. More engineering. Second breakthrough. He had a feeling dirt would yield patents for nail bomb and ocular. Nice. Let's see if this is now enough engineering for this clock here. Hello. Insufficient. So we need probably 5 engineering to get that. We can just go over that. Go to the railway station. Let's see this derailed railway again. Okay, nothing. Let's go. Whee! Solomon found an abandoned telegraph station and a train yard. Official reports and private letters lay scattered everywhere. Solomon guessed a wealth of information must be hidden in those papers. Some might even hint at how far the madness had spread. While Solomon read everything he could get his hands on, the persons guarded the telegraph station. The first round of documents was he read were worthless, but Solomon continued, determined not to miss any clue. He hoped his zealousness would not allow Turner's men to get drop on him. He delved deeper into his research. The endeavor took several days and was endlessly frustrating. Solomon considered walking away at many points. None of the letters from neighboring states mentioned anything about the plague. Solomon felt he was missing something important. He was exhausted, but still carried on, reading far into the night. And then there was enemies.
Solomon found himself in a maze of trains and stations. The scattered notes he'd found rearranged themselves into a giant telegraph hub. The Pinkertons stared at him with hollow eyes, listless and lethargic. When he finally heard Trumercliff's voice telling him to find his answers, Delir realized he was dreaming.
So there's one in this corner, and then 2 over there. Oh, hello. Humo Blast. Can actually go all the way here. Hello. Have a shotgun to the face. Nightmare of Insanity was hit. Oh, this is a nightmare. First nightmare we've seen. There are some powers that are more stronger in the nightmares. Go for the isolate one first. If things go wrong, you can rush the other 2 more. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. golden bullet elephant gun would be actually pretty damn awesome. Hello, what are you? Well, you get shot in the face. Nightmare of Delusion. This music is kinda interesting as well. Cannot get them this turn. Oh, hello. What the hell are you? That's a nightmare of cruelty. Well, shit. Really should chance on both of them. You don't want Cruelty to live long enough to get his turn? Well, good thing he missed. Out of ammo, reload. I'm gonna try to kill both of these this turn. Definitely.
It was clear to Delir now. The madness existed only within this region. Schumercliff's voice urged him to find more clues.
I build that does 5-6 damage. Oof. Sounds fun. Drain enough luck. Thank God. That's not cover at all. I think 16 turns might be a bit too much. Although, who knows what's gonna be in there. Let's wait. Nightmare regeneration, nice. You wait. Person A. Oh, hello. Shit. Well, that drains at least a lot of their luck. If nothing else. I don't want to move him yet. There could have been an enemy somewhere right there. Would have been bad news. Have you played a Silent Storm? I have not. Is there any spots for this? Sorry. Oh hey, hello. Mother-in-law. Oof. That's a pretty horrible end boss, I would say, Baskinger. That's some pretty OP shit. Putting your mother-in-law as a final boss into the game. Special abilities you can dodge, yeah. Compelled by the family obligations. Cannot dodge. That golden bullet has made so much amazing work in this mission again. Let's move here first. There's probably an enemy somewhere here. Don't see anyone. Stealing it.
Another mystery. Why did the asylum patients relapse after returning home? The solemn voice intoned that there were too many unknowns.
Use Christmas dinner, it's super effective. Yeah. Reload sounds in this games are so loud. Yeah, they are. Definitely. This guy is out of luck. There's an enemy right there. Actually, I think there's two enemies. There's someone over there as well. Hello. Nightmare of violence. You can actually finish the mission right here. Can I not take this? Why cannot I take this? Oh, I cannot move there. Okay. There. That explains a lot. If you can't actually get there. There's other guys in the way. Hello.
man had said that a comet appeared the night the madness started. Realization thrilled through him. Delir was ready to make his conclusions. He knew that certain physical substances like mercury could cause madness. If that were true, then the plague could have a physical source. What if the comet had become a meteor? Could that be the cause of all this? The maze receded from view. Trimmercliff's voice faded, distant but satisfied.
Is this a color out of space? If you've read that story by Lovecraft. Finding the source, the flash of light and excited shouting woke Solomon from the nightmare. It took him a moment to regain his bearings. One of the persons shouted that they'd discovered a cache of gold under the station floor. Solomon, however, could think of nothing but the source of the madness. He was now convinced that the meteor had crashed somewhere in these lands. He needed to find out where. But first, he would need to make sure he had the right tools in his workshop. Mercury's source of the Mad Hatter, since hatters at the time had used mercury in their work. Yeah. Solomon didn't get any rest that night. The nightmare had at the telegraph station weighed heavily on his mind. He worried he might have taken the first step toward madness. It's fine. Got some new cards. Transfusion, Equalization, and Unholy Power. Plus 10 defense, 2 of pair. There. Mandrake Root, Luck Boost. Ooh, hey. Luck boosts for the sniper dude. Go to workshop, no. Let's see, Ericsson Shaft. Actually, are those maybe the... no. Let's go to the mine here. Solomon determined the mine was still rich in resources. It had been abandoned after Madman had damaged the support beams. Let's come back later. Let's go to the workshop first. Solomon locked himself in the workshop for an entire day. He built a mining drill to extract the meteor from the crater. He also built an insanity cage so that whenever he visited the location he could observe the cage to check that area's madness level. He was positive he could find higher results near the crater. It was now Solomon Delira's workshop, completely renovated and ready to use. Hey Yogi Dada, how's it going? The plans. Do we have actually blueprints? No. Wasn't someone selling blueprints? Fate Trader maybe? According to the Insane Cage, the level of madness in the Psychosphere was 3 Trummer Cliffs. Too low, the nearer the impact crater, the higher the madness should rise. A mercury detector? No, it's detecting True cliffs. There was some other place where you'd need the Reveler. Yeah, I need to get it first. I don't know where to get it. Five True cliffs here. Too low. Let's sell some of these. I'm gonna keep that. Probably through research, maybe. 7 True cliffs. Hey you. Let's barter. He has the cursed ammo. Kinda wanna buy this. I'm gonna save the money. 10 True cliffs. Old Indian cloth. No. Oh hey, look at those areas. Circus. We need to go there. Still insufficient. I need the blueprints. There we go. No blueprints at the Indians? No. They have the rapid food. Oh, they do have blueprint. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Let's do research. More engineering. Third breakthrough. Bulletproof vest. Nice. More engineering. Fourth, piercing ammo and petrification bolts. Improve weapon damage. Reduce health over time along with his movement. Ooh. Double excellence achievement. Let's go check those new things. I'm gonna buy them anyways, but I wanna see what they do. Petrification bolt. Minor damage and depletes enemy movement. That sounds really good. And piercing ammo. +1 damage. Okay, now I'm a master engineer.